世界の縁で銀河に耳を澄ませて
Hey guys, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I know, like, long time no see. Like, I haven't made a video in a long time. I haven't recorded in a long time. I'm recording on an iPad. That's why I'm looking at myself. I'm supposed to be looking over here, but if I'm looking over here, it's because I'm looking at myself. So hopefully that doesn't bother you guys. But I've been wanting to talk about something that's been going on in my head, like how I used to always record videos. But today's topic is change and acceptance. I think that's where I kind of want to go, but if it talk about something different, then it'll go from there. But something that I've been thinking about for a long time is the shift in perspective of when you become happier. I guess for me personally, my experience, obviously you guys have seen me in my spiritual journey, my religious journey. Obviously I'm hijabi now. So things have changed for me, and like a lot of my perspective on like life and afterlife and modesty and a lot of that has changed. And before, I used to really struggle with it. So if you guys don't know, I put on my hijab February of this year, and when I first put it on, I genuinely have never felt so self-conscious. Like, I think that was like the first time in my life where I genuinely felt like, oh my god, everyone's looking at me, I'm so ugly, like everyone's looking at me and making fun of me and thinking I'm ugly and all this stuff, which obviously isn't the case, but your head does crazy things. So that was the first time in my life I felt that genuinely. Before that, like middle school, freshman year, especially freshman year, bro, I've always felt cute. Even when I wasn't cute in like the 6th grade, bruh, I still felt like I was cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I felt necessarily like, oh, like I'm just so pretty, da da da. I felt like that freshman year, but I've never felt like, oh my gosh, I'm being looked down upon. But before, I used to feel very confident, hair done, makeup done, outfit cute, I'm nice, I'm funny, people like me, I have talent, I guess. I can draw if you didn't know. But I guess when I put on my hijab, I felt as though all of that was taken away from me, and I felt like I had to renew my reputation as who I was, because a lot of who I was wrapped up in those materialistic things like my hair, my makeup, my outfit, and stuff like that. And when you have such a big part of you ripped away, and not saying that hijab is oppression, because I love my hijab now and I chose to put it on, but when you have such a big part of you wrapped in something that's haram and you decide to push it away, obviously, like, you have to, like, in order to grow, you have to break through the soil, it's not that easy to grow. So, but that struggle, bro, of like breaking through the soil, no one ever talks about it. Like, I feel like everyone's just like, oh yeah, I'm healing, I'm changing, da da da, but no one ever talks about there's setbacks, and there's times where you miss your past self, and there's times where I can confuse my definition of happiness because it doesn't look like the happiness I used to experience. Like, I would say I'm definitely happy now. I'm so happy now. Alhamdulillah. Like, alhamdulillah for everything. And I'm definitely way more comfortable in my hijabs. And I wear abayas to school even. I wear abayas every day, actually. Alhamdulillah. But that, my version of happiness does not look like what it used to look, And hold on, I'm going to change this hijab style because it's bothering me. Okay, this is better. Okay, as I was saying, alhamdulillah for everything. Like, I'm definitely happy now. But when I see like old pictures of myself, if I see people living the life I used to live, which when I say that, I am acting like I used to go party and stuff like that. I've never been that type of girl to like go out and stuff, because y'all know I'm an introvert in my whole body, but like having your hair out and like listening to music and like doing those things, I sometimes, and this might be like the waswasa of shaitan, but I sometimes am like, oh, like that was me, that is me, that's like who I am. Obviously that's not the case because people change, but you have to accept change, and that's so hard. No one ever talks about how hard that is, like, my God. But accepting that change, once you do accept it, it's such a beautiful lens of the world, especially when you really like stepped into your deen and you really accepted the healing process and stuff like that, and accepting that it will hurt and you will have setbacks and there will be times where you miss your past self, but accepting that is very important. And once you get there and you get to that final stage of like, acceptance, then I feel like it becomes a lot easier. But how do you do this? I don't know. Honestly, I feel like it just comes to you. Like, there's kind of like, I feel like it gets better with time is a real thing. I mean, depending on the situation, but you just have to wait. You have to have sabr. Sabr. Also, like, when your past happiness was built off of like temporary euphorias, and then you, like, such as, getting attention from, for me it was like boys and like, music and stuff like that. When you actually take that away and you really heal from, because they're not good for you, because like, for example, like talking stages and stuff like that, like it goes up and then it goes down, and those downs are really down. At least for me, they were really down. So once you take away those highs and then you build that up by yourself, it's so much more like enlightening, like, whoa, who knew life could look like this? It's like a rose-colored lens, but I made it myself. I did it myself. I did it myself. I did it myself and Allah. Actually, I didn't do any of it myself. Allah did it. Allahu Akbar. I kind of have like nothing more to talk about, I think. If I do, I'll come back to you guys. Inshallah, I'll make more videos again. Winter break is coming up, so I don't know, hopefully I'll record then. Takeaways from this video: change is hard, but you have to accept it. Accepting is hard. Accepting is hard, but you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, and I love you, and Allah loves you, and yeah. Brown girl, goodbye. I just realized I forgot to say brown girl hello. It's okay. Brown girl, goodbye.
縁でに